What's up, everybody? It's your girl Q1, and I am back with the Real Housewives of Potomac, season 10, episode 5, Sunshine in Sexts. Before I start, make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell button so you can be updated on every video I drop. Y'all make sure you like the video so I can stay in the algorithm, okay? Okay, listen. Y'all, I am now at 600 subscribers. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. Okay? Thank y'all. Really, in real life, thank y'all so much. It was hard to get to that 600. But we gonna keep the ball rolling till we get to 1,000, y'all. I really am trying to get to 1K. But I will sit and enjoy and bask in the ambiance of 600. Okay. Thank y'all so much, so very much. Again, I always say welcome to my channel. I really hope y'all like my content. Just FYI, sometimes it be a little colorful. That just mean I be cussing, and sometimes not. Sometimes I be low key. Sometimes, okay. Anyway, this episode, y'all, let's just jump right on in, cause the heifers didn't work on my nerves this time. Not like last week, but this time I got a little bit, but not too much. Okay, so this review not even gonna be long. I just want to say this before I start this review. Ashley is unnecessary piece of space. Ashley is very unnecessary. She gives absolutely nothing, along with Giselle, but she's just a teensy weensy bit tolerable. Okay, just a little bit. Okay. So the episode picks back up with Ashley meat mouth ass questioning Stacey about Chris Samuels. Like, girl, you and Chris Samuels. Okay? Okay, because we don't care. That man is divorced. That lady is with her husband. Baby, we don't care. You trying to make fetch happen. Okay? So Stacey said, who told you that? Okay? Who said that? Shout out to Portia. Ashley said her friend, the publicist, and he worked with a lot of athletes. Now this is y'all can help me fill in the blank. Because I thought that Ashley's friend was a woman. I don't know. She said the lady's name, unless it's a trans person. I don't know. I'm not trying to be funny. I just need clarity, because she said he works with a lot of athletes. But last time, even this time, again, you said it was a girl. It was a she. Anyway, Stacey says she adores Chris Samuels and that they are good friends. Ashley, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Okay? So, Stacey said, listen, hoes, because you just getting on my mother-clucking nerves, okay? I'm back with my husband. I don't know which finger it is, but whatever finger. I'm back with my husband. So, mind y'all business, okay? Stay out of mine, okay? So Wendy said in her confessional, Ashley putting on her cape to come in be Captain Save-A-Ho for Giselle. But ma'am, it really would have been nice if you would have said that right then and there. But to some credit, I'm going to give you a little credit because you said it later on. Okay. So Giselle said, asked Stacey if she met Monique. Giselle, you don't even like Monique. Now all of a sudden it's bring Monique in the chat. Do you like Monique? Girl, you just had security for Monique. You know what? Whatever. Stacey said no. Okay? Stacey said she said in her confessional, you can't expose nothing that is not true. I'm going to live my best life in my nameless robe, and I'm going to have a good time. So she tells both Giselle and Ashley, y'all want me to be somebody else so bad, and you can't accept it, and it is unbelievable. When I tell you Stacey is my favorite by far. Okay? By far. So they get back to the room. They sing happy birthday to Wendy. And Kay is just, I don't even know where she at. I don't know where she was. She just appeared. And all of a sudden she's still in her feelings. And, basically at this point, it's everybody else's fault except for hers. And Kiana, girl, we just need you to go directly to hell because you PMO, okay? You really are PMOing us. PMO. So Ashley asks Wendy. They get to the room. They having the little birthday celebration for Wendy. It was really cute. So Ashley always want to be in somebody coochie, like she a damn gynecologist. She always want to know what's going on in somebody's puss. Girl, mind your Ashley asked Wendy if she was attracted to another woman. And she said, yeah, it was, I think she said it was a stripper who had braces. And she said she don't know why she was attracted to the braces. Tia said she had a crush on Rachel Meadow. And they showed a picture of Rachel Meadow. It was like, okay. I like Tia too. So Ashley asked Jossie if she think Darius is still cheating, and Jossie was like, no. And Ashley said, well, okay, if you like it, then we love it and we won't question it. Girl, shut up. Like, this whole episode, Ashley just irritated me. If it wasn't her, it was a bit of Kiana. But I guess, whatever. And Angel. Okay? So Ashley asked Angel if she could unalive anyone in this group, who would it be? And Angel said Giselle. And she told her, I just didn't like, I guess she addressed her about the whole picture filter, no filter situation. They hug it out. And we just go from there. Sorry about that. Yes. Anyway, we get to the next morning. I'm pretty sure I missed something because I wrote down the stuff wrong. I don't remember what I missed. So the next morning, Angel and Kiana, they're having a conversation about Giselle. And Kiana felt like everybody was being really mean-spirited. And low-key, they really was. Like, we not gonna... Because if we gonna talk about, like, the whole picture situation, you can visibly tell that Angel has gained weight because she had the kids. And for y'all to actually make that a thing is very, very disgusting. So I understand. I personally understand. Anyway, Giselle comes over and she talked, she speaks to the ladies. Angel wanted to have a chit chat with her. So Angel sit down and have a chit chat with her. Angel let Giselle know, hey, I was really disappointed about the whole picture situation. She also tells Giselle, she also starts to cry. Okay. She was like, Giselle, I looked at you as a big sister. And she said, from one mom to another, I thought that you would understand. I give so much to my children. And also, I really used to be a red carpet host. So when she said that, they did like a flashback of how she used to look. And she do look different. Like, she looked the same, but her face is more fuller. So Giselle lets her know, hey, I didn't mean to be mean. And she apologizes. Now, this coming from Giselle, I don't know. I don't know if she mean it or not. Because we talk about Giselle. Okay. So she asked Angel, hey, can I have a hug? And Angel was like, no. And it was odd because you hugged Giselle last night. And you was being real nice and friendly last night. And Wendy did point out last night, like, it's really funny how you're such a breath of fresh, she's such a breath of fresh air when Kiana's not there. But when Kiana's around, you act like you have a problem with everybody. And I think that's the thing we don't like about you, Angel. When Kiana is around, it's like your guard is up. And it has to be up because your dumbass friend is in your space. Like, are you not a grown woman or not? Anyway, the next morning, the next day, everybody head out. They eat breakfast, then they head out to, I think, the beach because they was getting ready to go somewhere. You know, I tell y'all, Jassy body is tea. Miss Jossie her body is tea. So Kiana has a side conversation with Ashley, and she lets her know that she was mad at everybody for what they did to Angel. Kiana is still pissed off at Wendy and Jossie as well. So Wendy, everybody else is on the other side talking. What's her name? Stacy thinks that it was wrong for Kay to leave on Wendy's day. At this point, you can clearly see there is some type of side alliance with Wendy and Stacy. Okay, I'm okay with that. And so Wendy was like, we don't need to coddle both both Kiana and Angel. They coming in here with these sour up ass attitudes, and it's like y'all draining. Cause even in this episode, Kiana didn't really say much. It's like you're still carrying that anger, girl. You're on a whole island. Get over it. Like, I don't know. I can't tell people how long they should be angry or anything like that. But you didn't even try. Like, I don't know. So Angel sits over with Kiana and Ashley. And so she lets them know that her husband was upset and was ready to get a red eye for her, a private red eye for her so she can return back home. So they flash back to Angel talking to Bobby, and Bobby said, well, I guess he was talking about Giselle, saying she was 60 years old. Basically, she shouldn't be talking about nobody. I wasn't mad at that. Anyway, Stacy thinks that it was, I already said that. So then we go on to the excursion, right? Tia have a sidebar with Angel and checks in on her, asks her how she's doing, all of the things. And then Jossie bust out Tia and said, but ma'am, you're checking on her, but you were thinking the same thing as it relates to the picture. Well, Tia was like, listen, I might have been thinking the same thing, but I would not have said it. And if I would have said it, I would have found a better way to say it, and I wouldn't have said it in front of anybody. Jossie, yeah, girl, you coming in real strong, but whatever. So Angel tells Tia and Jossie that she's still processing things. Fine. So then Jossie tells Angel she was one way last night, and now today you're different with the ladies. She said that she was annoyed. And at this point, I am thoroughly confused. She said last night, I guess with her laughing and I don't know, she said all of that was a annoyance. And I'm looking at her, I'm like, well, does annoyance look like a good time? Because you look like you was actually having fun. And now it looks like the next day you feel bad because you were having fun. Meanwhile, your friend is being a sourpuss asshole. I get it, but at the same time, come on. Like, ugh. Anyway, so as Jazzy and I are very confused, production flashed back to the night before. Angel is having big fun with the rich. I'm sorry, y'all. And then she goes back to her. She goes back to the room with Kay. And she tells her, I can't be fake. Oh, I'm sorry. Kay tells Angel, I can't be fake with the ladies. And again, this is another lie we gonna bust Miss Kay out in later on. So she tells Angel I can't be fake with the ladies. And Angel said, yeah, I'm good on everybody. And y'all already know what that means. When you say I'm good on people, that means you don't fool with them. Okay? So she tells Kiana, yeah, I'm good on everybody except for you. So y'all, it's the next day. Everybody meets up, I want to say, at Giselle's space. And Wendy points out how everybody's getting to know Giselle. But as we're getting to know Giselle, here comes Ashley acting like she Captain Save-A-Ho for Giselle. Now, Wendy actually voiced it in front of everybody, including Giselle, and I wasn't mad at that. So we find out Giselle tells her, before her dad died, her dad told her she needed to get a man. The man met Grace. They asked her, did she sleep with the man? And she was like, I don't know, or something. So basically, she let him clap them cheeks. Okay? She let him clap the cheeks. So Wendy says, she and Giselle are friends now. And I was like, in my Kiana voice, okay. And so we find out that Bobby done dropped 5 bands to Angel so she can, get some spending money. And then as everything is going around, you always will find big head ass Ashley guzzling down the bill. Okay? So anyway, Tia started talking about her situation with Rob. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. I wasn't listening. So then we move on. Wendy, everybody go out to the little neighborhood places to go shop. There are some shirts that Wendy purchased for her kids. They were $12. And so she was like, in her confessional, she was like, oh, well, I wonder what Angel's going to buy since her husband sent her 5 bands. And I was like, girl, sticky fingers, not you getting mad. Not you jelly. Like, girl, why? No, ma'am. No, ma'am, Pam. You have no right. You have no right. Okay? So then Angel texts Bobby the word schmicks. And he was like, oh yeah, as soon as you get home, that's what need to happen. We might have another baby. And her talk about, okay. Girl, Angel, I'm gonna leave my other opinion about Angel. I'm gonna keep it to myself right now. But I'm gonna let this slide. All right, girl. So then Stacy, yeah, Stacy tried to send the same thing to Timo. I don't know. And she says she sent the word mix, and he said, "Do you want to have it? What are you saying?" He didn't know. He didn't catch on. And so she sent the picture. She sent a selfie to him with all her boobage out, just lifted up. And so he replied back, "You have the wrong." So, Stacy, girl, is you with this man, or y'all like together, but y'all not together? Like, y'all in a relationship, but y'all just not, I don't know. Really with Stacy, it could go either way. So it is what it is. It was funny to me. So Stacy and Giselle go over to check on Wendy because Wendy felt like she was having a flu. And she would not be at the nighttime activities, so they brought her something to drink. They brought her some meds, soup looked like, ginger ale, Gatorade to keep her hydrated, and water, which was really nice. Because I would have never thought in a million years that Giselle would do that for Wendy. Okay? So Angel asked the ladies, everybody's sitting at the table eating. She asked the ladies if she's going to be on the menu tonight, and it was like, girl, not really, I guess. We really don't know. It could go either way. Okay? So Giselle talks to Kay. She tells Kay that Wendy was very disappointed that she didn't stay for her birthday celebration. So Kay said she was tired. Kay, ma'am, that is not what you said. You said you left because you could not be fake or phony. But if Kay said she was tired, because I did hear her say earlier that she was tired, but that wasn't the full reason why you didn't stay. And I wish you would have just stood on that and said, I don't really feel Wendy right now. And so because of that, I don't feel like I need to celebrate her I need to celebrate her and her birthday. Period. And so she said she was also hurt from her other friend, and I think she was talking about Jossie. And they talked about how it was also Ashley, was like it was good for Angel to actually be around the other ladies. And so Kay was like, cool, I agree. She needed to be with the other ladies and get to know everybody else. So Tia said everybody ended on a good note. We thought it did, but actually it didn't. And y'all know, here come Jassy with her messy ass. She said to Angel, I thought you didn't have a good time last night. Jassy is a busybody. She caught on real quick. Okay? Angel tells the ladies, it was cool, but she was still feeling a lot of things from the dinner. And she said she slept on it, and it's just as simple as that. And everybody looking at her like, Angel, you's a simple bitch. Okay, that's just Angel, you just really a simple bitch. Like, you irk me. Okay, I really like you. But today, you really have to go on the list of the simple bitches. And you're being a simple bitch. Okay? It's odd. You're a very odd person. Okay? So Jossie asked Angel, so you just woke up and you decided that you was just pissed off. And Angel said, yes. Again, we're thoroughly confused. Are you mad or are you not? Because last night you were yourself. You let your hair down. And just because she was herself and going with the flow doesn't mean that she still wasn't mad. I'm not going to take that away from Angel. Let me say that. I will not take that away from Angel. But stand in it. If you needed to have that conversation with Giselle, then you should have had that conversation with Giselle last night. Or, and sometimes, as I always say, cooler heads should prevail. Okay? But it just seemed off balance when you're one way when Kiarna is around, but then now we see she's not around and you're a joy. You're actually a delight. And so Kay and Jassy start to argue. We actually found out that it was Jacqueline that told Jassy that Kay said that she was Jacqueline told Kiarna Jassy said she was a snake. And then Jassy apologized, but she said I'm apologizing, but basically it was a response. I said what I said due to what you said to me. So I spoke because I was responding to whatever it was Kay said to her. So then Jassy said in her confessional that Kiarna told her not to trust Wendy. And production asked, how do you think Wendy would feel if she knew that? And Jassy said she would be 85% mad. And my question is, why do you wait to bring it on camera? And why didn't you tell Wendy 6 months ago whenever it was said? I don't know. But this is where the episode ended. Next week is gonna be some cheek slapping, breast licking. Same thing. If Ashley can put her nasty ass mouth on anybody, she would. And you talking about Stacey as a whole, girl, you operate in Hold'em. Anyway, y'all, with that being said, I will come to y'all tomorrow with a brand new episode of All's Fair. It comes on tomorrow on Hulu. I guess I have Disney Plus, but it comes on tomorrow, so I will bring y'all All's Fair tomorrow. And then Tuesday, y'all will get Love and Hip Hop Miami. Y'all know that come back on, so expect that. Wednesday will be Sisters. Thursday, Reasonable Doubt and Carl Weber's Family Business. Friday will be Bell Collective, I want to say, and the return of Ready to Love Detroit. It's going to be reviews all week, so expect reviews from me all week. I will do my very best, and if I can't push out anything, I will leave it in the comments, but I assure y'all I will have all the reviews up all week. Saturday, I am most likely going to rest. I will not do anything. And Sunday, I will bring y'all the Real Housewives of Potomac. Other than that, y'all, I ain't got nothing else to give. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about these ladies. What you thought about the episode. Was it good? Was it not? I thought it was okay. It wasn't bad, though. It really wasn't bad. Next week, they're going to be getting it in. I just need to figure out when the hell Monique coming. And we just going to go from there, y'all. So, I will see y'all tomorrow with a new episode. New season. What is it? Season premiere of All's Fair. So we're gonna get into that, y'all. Again, I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.